Well, it looks like my feud with Facebook has thickened. I didn't know they owned Instagram, but apparently my account on Instagram got blocked too. So you're a fucking little twat snowflake, Twattenberg. Mark Twattenberg, CEO of Facebook. It's called Facebook Control. It's not called free speech on Facebook. It's what they want you to talk about. So if you could beat the shit out of a woman, lash her, even behead them in the middle of the street, that's okay. But if you play music in a video, you're copyright infringements. It's crazy. I had a buddy trying to stand up for him, but listen, I'm not making any money off these goddamn videos, Dominic, so please. Mark Twattenberg is a twat for a reason. That's his name. Twatidberg. Well, we'll go over a few things before I get into some of the major news. Some of my issues that I deal with. We got Uber in Chicago. You know, I think that's Rahm Emanuel's brother that owns that. So I had a ride the other day. You know, I got in the car. I had to get I needed to get a ride to my car. You know, and I don't want to put a buddy out of the way. I said, no, just go on the highway. It cost me $5 going that way. Don't worry about it. So it was in the middle of the day. It was like 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I get in the car. This guy's got the radio on. Starts, you know about this, the border control. I'm like, yeah, shit. Thank God for Trump putting up that wall and, tightening up the border. He starts going off. He's like, yeah, well, I really liked Hillary. I go, Hillary? I go, what are you, fucking out of your mind? And this is how I'm talking to him. Like, you got to be nuts. I go, what'd they ever do? Oh, she served this country for 30 years. I go, yeah, she was a public servant, right? He goes, yeah. I go, well, how does a public servant become a multimillionaire? How does a public servant create the wealth of $130 million? How does it happen? With getting money sent to her by the Middle East. How is she worth $130 million? By serving us, the public. Answer that. You can't answer it because you're a fucking idiot liberal. I go, she's stealing. With her bullshit Clinton foundations that was getting donations from the Middle East. See, that's the problem with liberals. Once you start throwing out facts, they start to bash you. Just like that guy Milo, which is a very smart guy. He's Greek. He's a gay guy, gay conservative guy. I think he's a great guy. He's very smart and he's very educated. See, people don't like to hear him. And some of them walk out, like these Indian women walked out in a speech the other day at a school when everybody else was clapping, USA, USA, chanting. Because they don't like facts. So with this Uber driver, I make complaints because that's how you have to deal with these people nowadays. I said maybe Michael should shut his mouth about his goofy political views about Hillary Jagoff Clinton. I go, tell this idiot to go read a book. This was the first driver I didn't tip, liberal scumbag. I don't make shit up, so this is I think their bullshit regular letter. Thanks for letting us know, Greg. We're sorry to hear that you're unhappy. I think it's just a standard letter. Let us know if there's anything else we could do to help you. No, there's probably not. How about telling your brother to let the police officers in the city of Chicago run the city of Chicago so the ATF doesn't have to go in there from the government? Okay, maybe if Rahm Emanuel would stop being a jerk off and harboring people in sanctuary cities that are illegal and send them back to wherever they're from, we wouldn't have the ATF going in there because the police would be able to do their jobs. How about that? Today I'm driving. This girl from Wisconsin, she's got the plate on there, sitting at the light. She's not going. It's a right-hand turn. There's no right-hand, no turn on red. There's no sign. So you can turn on red. I beep the horn. See, this is how you fucking snowflakes work. She flicks me off. I love that. So I follow her into the gas station. I roll on the window. I said, what if I pounded that finger up your ass? She's like, get away from me. I'm in my car. She's in her car. I go, get away from you. Are you out of your fucking mind? I want my card. I'm about 10 feet away from you, fucking idiot. I'm going to call the police. I said, go ahead and call them. What are you going to tell them? You were being an asshole? That's how that's how these snowflakes work nowadays. Get away from me. You're a racist or, white privilege or some bullshit. And that's another thing with this white privilege bullshit. These kids in New Trier are actually pissed off at their parents about white privilege, that their parents make money. They're pissed at their parents. Well, here's my view for the white privileged kids at New Trier High School. Okay, we'll set up a program with black families in the inner city, west side, south side, Englewood area, wherever, north side, but predominantly black neighborhoods that are high crime. And we'll have you little prima donna bitches from New Trier, we'll make you live there in that kid's house, and we'll have the black kid come and live in your parents' house, okay? How about that? You give up your fucking BMW truck, you give up your little Mercedes cars that you're driving, your brand new cars that your parents got you for high school to drive at high school. Because I went to Lyle Academy, let's call a spade a spade. It was a goddamn car show in our parking lot, okay? And I know what it is at New Trier, okay? So, don't act like trade spots with a black kid. That's what you should do, you little fucking twats. I got a lot to talk about. I haven't been talking, for 8, 9 days because of Facebook's fucking control. And Mark Twattenberg, the owner of Facebook, the guy that will sell your information to corporations for money, who became Man of the Year. That fucking piece of shit. Let's try to get something straight, okay? See, this is how the left portrays things. And Scott Pelley's another jagoff that wanted to start chirping up about Donald Trump the other day. Okay, he says it's after a busy day of presidential statements divorced from reality. Pelley said on Monday's edition of CBS Evening News. Pelley pointed to a multiple factual suspects' claims from earlier in the day. First on his list was Trump's stunning claim made in the speech leaders in Florida, the media about terrorism. Oh, terrorism acts that weren't reported. 7, 8 instances, Trump said, which they proved out that there was. They don't report them because we know the media lies. Trump has said it and I said it. I told you way back when in October, in the beginning of October, see, once you stupid ass reporters, okay, I don't know who it was from. I think it was CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. See, once I saw that Trump was up 43% to 40%, Clinton, from that point on, I knew he was never down. See, they fucked up. They should have never put that up there, and probably could have snowballed the country. But once they made that slip up because they're fucking stupid, okay, they wanted the goddamn ratings, but in retrospect, they fucked Hillary really good. See, because once they put that up, that he was up, he was never down from that point. And I kept beating that like a dead horse. You go back to my older videos, I got it on proof. He was never down. So, and this Muslim ban, idiots, this is not a Muslim ban, okay? It's not a Muslim ban because there's more Muslim people in other countries. It's a ban on 7 countries. 7. You fucking idiots. The same 7 that Obama had a ban on, okay? The same ban that Bush had a ban on, and I think Blowjob Bill had a ban on. I'd have to check. But I'm pretty sure those countries, come on. We know the countries that fuck around. Don't act like we don't. It's just unbelievable how the biased bullshit media, the lying bullshit fake media, will twist something around and turn it around. And if I got to do videos this old way and download them on the YouTube, that's what I'm going to have to do from now on. And that's not a big deal because these liberal twats want to shut you up. That's what they want. They want their voices heard, not anyone else's. So I don't give a shit if I got to do this. Yes, is it longer? Is it more time consuming? Yes, it is. But, I can make a few notes and I can follow along and give you more information, more bang for your buck on TNN. The Tosto News Network that doesn't lie, bullshit, or give you fake bullshit news. Okay. And once again, another thing that I said about George Soros, and I put a link up there on my page. I've said it for years. I know how he works. George Soros is a rotten person, and Putin one time said that he is on the most wanted list. I think Russia's most wanted. Um, you know, yeah, records show that Sorrell's funds, he funded Paul Ryan, Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, John McCain, John Cassius, Lindsey Graham. The guy's a fucking scumbag, and this is what he does. This is a billionaire that tried to fuck. He blew $1 billion in this election. So, way to go, George. Keep up the good work. Keep paying those protesters. I know what this is going from. They don't even know what the fuck they're protesting. That's what's so funny. They don't even know what the hell they're protesting. They're protesting Donald Trump. He's got a ban on the same 7 countries that Obama did. That's what's amazing about these people today. And they're hard to argue with because they think they're right and they don't want to listen to facts. And then if you keep going, you're a racist, or, I'm going to call the police, or you're getting too violent, or you're raising your voice. It's always something with these fucking snowflakes. And it's never going to end. It might, and eventually, I think a year or two, maybe get the fucking snowflake bullshit out of these people, but it's going to take a while. This has been embedded in for 8 years, and like I said, Bush got liberal on his second term. So this is 12 years of liberal bullshit with these kids. They're fucked up. It's just gimme, gimme, gimme nowadays. So, and a black kid said, there's a video out there, it's a fact. It's reported. 13% of the population, black population, is 13% of the population and commits 50 to 55% of the violent gun crimes and shootings. A black man is 2 times more likely to be shot by a black man than any other person. White, neo-Nazi, he said, and, whoever. 2 times more likely. He said, I can't even hang out in my own goddamn neighborhoods. It's a black guy saying it. You don't think that freaks him out? Chicago would be a lot better off if the goddamn mayor, Rahm Emanuel, who wants to harbor, criminals, would let the cops do their jobs. That's what's so funny. They want Obama blew it with the blacks. He wanted the black vote. He never said anything about goddamn Chicago, his hometown. You want to know where Obama's at now? He's kite sailing with that Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Mobile, at his place. That's where he's at now, kite surfing. So, he was kite surfing for the last 8 years, blaming Bush. So, black community, he did nothing for you. So, most of you woke up in this election. You know what? The second half is going to wake up in the next election. I'll tell you that much. In 2020. Because Obama did nothing for the black communities. Nothing. So, have a good day. I had a lot to say today. I love you. I'll do it the old school way. Takes a little bit more time. See you, Twattenberg.